So this is text 29, but it is going to read from 17. So I'll just read translation. Text 17. Lord Vishnu, I must nonetheless act in obedience to your order because your obeying your order is most auspicious and is the first duty of everyone. Shukdev Goswami continued, in this way, the most powerful Shukracharya accepted the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead with the full respect. Along with the best Brahmins, he began to compensate for discrepancies in the sacrifices performed by Bali Maharaj. O King Parikshit, thus having taken all the land of Bali Maharaj by begging, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vamanadev, delivered to his brother Indra all the land taken away by Indra's enemy. Lord Brahma, the master of King Daksha and all other Prajapatis, accompanied by all the demigods, the great saintly persons, the inhabitants of Pitraloka, the Manus, the Munis, and such leaders as Daksha, Bhrigu, Angira, as well as the Kartikeya, and Lord Shiva accepted Lord Vamanadev as the protector of everyone. He did this for the pleasure of Kashyap Muni and his wife Aditi, and for the welfare of all the inhabitants of the universe, including their various leaders. O King Parikshit, Indra was considered the king of all universe, but demigods headed by Lord Brahma wanted Upendra, Lord Vamanadev, as a protector of the Vedas. The principle of religion, fame, opulence, auspiciousness, vows, elevation to higher planetary system, and liberation, thus they accepted Upendra, Lord Vamanadev, as the supreme master of everything. This decision made all living entities extremely happy. Therefore, along with all the leaders of the heavenly planets, Indra, the king of heaven, placed Lord Vamanadev before him, and with the approval of Lord Brahma, brought him to the heavenly planets in a celestial aeroplane. Indra, king of heaven, being protected by arms of Vamanadev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead thus regained his rule of the three worlds and was reinstated in his own position, supremely opulent, fearless, and fully satisfied. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lord Kartikeya, the great sage Bhrigu, other saintly persons, the inhabitants of Pitraloka, and all other living entities present, including the inhabitants of Siddhaloka and the living entities who travel in outer space by aeroplane, all glories, the uncommon activities of Lord Vamanadev. O King, while chanting the glories of the Lord, they return to their respective heavenly planets. They also praise the position of Aditi. O Maharaj Parikshit, pleasure of your dynasty, I have now described to you everything about the wonderful activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vamanadev. Those who hear about this are certainly freed from all the results of sinful activities. Now this verse which we have written. One who is subject to death cannot measure the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Trivikarma, Lord Vishnu, any more than he can count the number of atoms on the entire planet Earth. No one, whether born already or destined to take birth, is able to do this. This has been sung by the great sage Vasishtha, purported by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Vasishtha Muni has given a mantra about Lord Vishnu, Nate Vishnu, Jayamano na jato Mehiman Pram Ananta Apa. No one can estimate the extent of the uncommonly glorious activities of Lord Vishnu. Unfortunately, there are so-called scientists who are subject to death at every moment, but are trying to understand by speculation the wonderful creation of the cosmos. This is a foolish attempt. Long ago, Vashishta Muni said, no one in the past could measure the glories of the Lord, and no one can do in the future. One must simply be satisfied with seeing the glorious activities of the Supreme Lord creation. The Lord therefore says in Bhagavad Gita, Vishtavayam idam krishnam ekanshanastito jagat. With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. This material world consists of innumerable universes, each one full of innumerable planets, which are all considered to be product of the Supreme Personality of Godhead material energy. Yet, this is only 1/4 of God's creation. The other 3/4 of creation constitute the spiritual world among the innumerable planets in one universe. The so-called scientists cannot understand even the moon and Mars, what they try to defy the creation of the Supreme Lord and his uncommon energy. Such men have been described as crazy. Nunam parmate kurta vikarnam. Such crazy men unnecessarily waste time, energy and money in attempting to defy the glorious activities of Uru Karma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Agyante Vinadasya Gyananjan Shalakya Chakshurnamiritam Yen Tasmai Shri Guruvai Namaha Shri Chaitanyamanavistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutle Swayam Rupkadam Dati Sapadantikam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pisthaya Bhutle Shrimad Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishe Shunyavadi Paschadeshtarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Narayanam Namaskritnam Chandrotam Devim Sasati Vyasam Tato Jayam Diryat Vancha Kalpatarubhish Kripa Sindhu Vebhijapatitanam Pavnebhya Vaishnavebhya Namo Namaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Here all the demigods from the higher planetary system, they all accept Lord Vamanadev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And here in this particular verse, it is mentioned that nobody can count the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is waste of time, like Srila Prabhupada is mentioning in the purport, that now modern scientists, they are trying to research about the creation. And they are speculating. They are trying to reach from one planet to another planet. They are concluding that everything comes from a big bang. Srila Prabhupada says, if it has come from a big bang, why don't you have a small bang and create a small creation? But they cannot do it. No matter what they do, I mean, these days everybody has got Google, iPads. So even if you just see the cosmic manifestation, you'll see billions and billions and billions of universes in the material world, not one or two. So modern scientists are trying to reach to one planet, to moon. Even that is controversial. That they've never been there. And Srila Prabhupada immediately at that time, they said, this is not moon. Moon is a heavenly planet. And so many devotees, they had a doubt at Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada said, no, according to scripture, this is not a moon. But after all these years, they came up, they were a hoax. And even if they go to Prabhupada said, they may have gone to somewhere else. But that's not a moon. But they go to from moon or they go to another place or wherever they go, whatever research work, how far they can do. Life is very short. So they may reach one planet or two planet or three planet or four planet or 10 planet, whatever they do. These days they can reach, like I'm sitting here with the 3D technology. You can be at one place 50 times. You can just appear with a 3D technology. But even if you create all these things, you can never be satisfied. You can never glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But the same Supreme Personality of Godhead is glorified simply by the devotees, by the pure devotees. The glories of Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be measured. In one lecture, Srila Prabhupada explains, what technology can you produce? You are trying to produce an aeroplane which is going at the speed of few hundred miles. You may create an aeroplane, it may go for 1,000 miles an hour speed. You may try to, reduce the size of aeroplane or big or whatever. Papa said, look at that. Krishna has created a little mosquito. How beautifully he has created. Every organ of eating, sleeping, mating, defending, everything is in these little bugs even. What a technology nature has used. These demigods. So they are much more qualified than all of us on this planet Earth. Srila Prabhupada has often quoted a verse about Chanakya Pandit. He says, Ek shanna labhyate swarna koti bhi. One moment of our life cannot be bought with the millions of swarna koti bhi, thousands of gold coins. You cannot buy time. Time is very precious. We don't have a value of time. But time is very precious. The moment which is gone. It's never going to come back. And the purpose of life is not simply going for dharma, artha, kama, moksha. But the purpose of life is athato brahma jigyasa. We are looking for pleasure. The pleasure is there. So we have to find what is the pleasure. How I can attain that Atma Gyan, that who I am. This is the purpose of human form of life. And if we do not attain that, we just wasted time, and then again we seem into the cycle of birth and death and old age and the disease. We again come back, same problems. So real purpose of life is not to waste our time in research work. The research work has already been explained in the Veda, in the Vedic knowledge. So we have to follow that and make our life perfect by attaining the science of self-realization. Prabhupada even written the book. That is the purpose of life. And this purpose, death, moment the death comes, then everything is finished. Then we have to start the cycle again. But death is sure. We are looking for the happiness. We may get happiness, we may not get happiness. All of us, we are struggling. Someone is struggling for the health. Someone is struggling for the wealth. Someone is struggling for the material necessities. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't get it. We may have a wealth, may not have a wealth. We may have a very good family life, we may not have a very good family life. We may have a nice car or we may not have. But one thing we all have, everybody will have, you cannot avoid, that is death. So that misery of death, we all have to experience. Not only our own death, but people who are surrounding us. We may see, definitely we will see, right in front of our own eyes, our close friends near dying. But the beauty is, we are not bothered about death. We don't think death will come to us. Yes, I hear Krishna consciousness lectures. I read so many books. I hear, every day devotees speaking about it. Death is too far. Srila Prabhupada was giving lecture in the same room, right from here. Devotees were sleeping. I mentioned this in my lectures before. And Srila Prabhupada after I said, why they are sleeping? Well, Srila Prabhupada, they had, there was night, they were, preaching, they could not have enough sleep, rest. That's why, Prabhupada said they are not serious about death. Even they have been preaching in the last night, but because if they are really serious about death, they will not sleep. Can you imagine if somebody says you're going to die within few hours? Will you sleep? You won't sleep. Oh, really? I'm going to die? But the death is definitely going to come. So what are we going to do about this death? And when we die, whatever we have got, nothing is we can't take anything. You see, when you take aeroplane, when you take a flight, there's some baggage allowance. Okay, you can carry 46 kg or 23 kgs, or you can carry a handbag. But when you take the flight of death, no baggage is allowed. Nothing is allowed. Not even a needle is allowed. The only thing you're going to carry with you is this one allowance, only one allowance. That is your karma. That carries with us. That goes with you. Only baggage allowance is your karma. If you've done a good karma, if you've done a bad karma, or if you have done akarma. Karma, vikarma, akarma. Karma means good activities, vikarma means bad activities, and akarma means which is beyond good and bad activities, the Krishna conscious activities. And when we die, these activities will give us next destiny. You may be good, you may be bad, but then we have to take birth here. No matter how good activities we do, no matter how good we are, but we still have to take birth to get the result of our good activities. Getting another birth means, again, birth, death, old age and disease. So if we do akarma, the activities belong to Krishna consciousness, then the result is, we fructify that a result of that activities is spiritual world. See, whatever we do, whatever otherwise, anything else, whatever we cried for, like Shruti sometimes uses this phrase, he says, he cried for and tried for and lied for and died for, whatever we have done, everything will remain here. So the purpose of life is that what should I accumulate? Whatever we are accumulating at the moment, it will everything. This dress, watch, and when you die, they take the watch. They say, this is an expensive watch. Okay. Son keeps the watch. Whatever you got. But the memory chip, the memory of the hard drive of karma, that goes. And that whatever you put, sometimes with devotees, we carry hard drives. Whatever you have fed in the hard drive, that's going to remain. When you open your drive, what you get? Oh, I downloaded Bollywood music. Then you open, you only see Bollywood music. Oh, I've downloaded a Kirtan. And now Saurabh has got in his iPhone, he has downloaded a Veda Pocket, the books of Prabhupada. He may have lectures of Srila Prabhupada. So he has so much devotional photos of the temple. And what does he do? He opens the drive, open the phone, click, oh, nice, photos of the deities. click. All the lectures of that, click. Everything. Whatever is coming from his drive is simply devotion service. Whatever. Everything in his iPhone is only devotion service. Hope you haven't got anything else. You go out, person who is not devotee, right next to, like go to the village, next town, person who is not Krishna conscious. Sir, can I check your phone? Yes, sure, you can check. Then what do you see? Oh, junk, Bollywood, Shollywood, Dollywood, Lollywood, Bollywood, whatever, so many things are there. That's what they have fed. So, similarly, whatever you put in the drive, that's going to come out. So this drive right up here, whatever we are putting in, that's going to come out. So the best is, we put only Krishna conscious stuff in this hard drive. Prabhupada says, this life which we are living in is just a stage drama. It's not nothing. Don't think, whatever we have got, I'm very smart man. Everybody is smart. Every boy is in Hindi, in India they use word hero, not in this country. Hero and heroines, In India, you see every 20 years old boy, he thinks he's a hero, Bollywood hero. Every girl thinks she's the heroine of the Bollywood. Well, wait for another 20 years, You start getting fat. Like, I was very skinny boy. I was 20 years old. I was very skinny. I was so skinny, have a tall hair and, have this and, but where is it all gone? All the hair, everything is gone. Look. Everything is gone. So slim and now you start getting fat. I say, oh Prabhuji, you got very fat. What can I do? So much prasadam. But everything is Krishna conscious. Everything, even fat is Krishna conscious. Because it's prasadam. But there's a difference. But this human form of life we have got, it is very, very rare. Sometimes I give you another example because these days everybody use technology. Sometimes when your network is not very strong, in India you don't get strong network. So in order to download uplink is very difficult. But when you're living in this country, you have a nice network somewhere, a good Virgin network and this upload speed is good, 6-7 megabyte upload speed. And you say, oh, this is very good. Quickly upload whatever the file you need to do upload because very, very nice network. In this Prabhuji's house, network is very nice. So when you have facility, you use that facility immediately. You think, let me quickly download because it's going to take me days to upload or download something. Here I can do it within, it's a media uplinking. So it can take me a few hours. So you just use that opportunity. So similarly, this human form of life we have got, we should use this human form of life simply to one thing, that is Krishna conscious. Very rare. This is very rare opportunity. It's mercy of Prabhupada. Prabhupada which we don't even value what we have got. We are taking as a granted this opportunity of Krishna consciousness. This opportunity of Krishna consciousness, we should not take as a granted. It is Manushanam Sahasreshu. I mentioned this particular verse so many times in my classes. The Bahunam Janmanam Ante Gyanvan Mam Pratade Vasudev Sarvamiti So Mahatma So Durlabh. Shri Radha Gokulan ji ki jai, Shri Sita Ram Lakshman, Shri Gaunitai ji ki jai. I often use these verses from Bhagavad Gita that after many, many births, one come to realize this Vasudev is God. He is the Supreme Personality. Everything emanates from Him. Nothing is equal to Him. Whatever spiritual material, everything belongs to Him. This knowledge comes after many, many births. It doesn't come very easily. Manushnam sahasreshu kashyat yadati siddhe yatatam api siddhanam kashanvapeti. Out of thousands and thousands people, one become a jnani. And out of thousands of jnanis, one come to realize Krishna in a reality. How rare it is. And that sort of Brahman Kon Bhagyavan Jeev in the universe, not Prabhupada was using one in one of lecture. He said, not this planet Earth. In the universe, Brahman, only few living entities know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Bhakti Lata Bij, Guru Krishna Kripa, with the mercy of Guru and with the mercy of Krishna. Bhakti Lata Bij. So this particular, what a rare opportunity we have got, and we are stuck in the history and the mystery. You see, past is history, future is a mystery. But what we have got in this history and mystery, somehow or other, such a rare gift, which is so rare, but Srila Prabhupada has given us. So we should not miss the chance. Sometimes devotees, somebody asked me today when I was just about to come, I like to mention, Kaveri Prabhu met me in the car park. And this Krishna consciousness, yes, I can say, I'll tell a little bit later, but this Krishna consciousness is not something external that we have to go out and get it. Okay, Prabhuji says this life is very rare, Krishna consciousness is very rare, so that means should I go out and buy this Krishna consciousness? You don't have to go out to buy it. You don't have to go to Tesco, Sainsbury, some other store. Where should I do? This is the store. We are already there in the superstore of Krishna consciousness movement. But Prabhupada says, explained, this is all within us. You just have to awaken this. It's in a dormant state. This Krishna consciousness is all within us. It's just in a dormant state. Moment if somebody is sleeping, what is the best thing to wake the person up? The best is you call his name. When you call his name, he wakes up. Oh, calling me. So we wake up. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This mantra, the same Krishna consciousness can be awoken. So it's not difficult. Sometimes we say, pure devotional service is too difficult. It's too far. It's not far. It's very far. Yes, it's far unless we don't follow that. If we try to follow these are very few instructions. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, sometimes, Prabhu, chanting is, I'm chanting for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, I'm chanting, But why I'm not getting result? Why will you get result? Because if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given you formula to chant, we may hear it, we go out and then we forget it. We say, I don't know, it's a little too difficult, There's one verse everybody knows, but how many of us follow it? We hear in the temple room, then we go out of the door. It doesn't take too long to forget the verse. Just out of the door. Yeah, Prabhu, it's very difficult. He says, Tranadapi, Sunichena, Tarurupi, Sahishna, Manina Manden, Kirtaniya Sadari. Yes, I have to follow. And then you can only chant 24 hours. Pure devotion is very far? Yes, it's very far. Why is far? Because it's given. Sarpadi vinirmuktam tatpatena nirvanam rishikena rishiksevanam bhakti ruchyate. No designation. I am a senior. Why didn't you offer me a garland? What do you learn? You go out, why don't you give me prasad? I'm a senior. Oh, this man is senior, this man is junior, this is this. Hare Baba, what you have been doing? How senior can you become? You can become senior than the Goswamis? You can become senior than the gopis? Oh, Prabhu, he is senior. What senior? How much senior you will become? Senior devotees are over there with Krishna. Senior devotees are gopis, gopas, brajvasis, brajbadus. You're not senior yet. You're thinking I'm a senior, now I'm a sannyasi, I'm a this, I'm a big, 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, whatever, I'm a senior. You're not senior. That's why you're not feeling it. That's why pure devotion service is little too far from you. Anya vilashta shannam gyan karnavratam annakula krishna shalam bhakti ruttama. I'm still attached to the money, attached to the wealth, attached to the name, attached to the fame, and attached to everything. I am not practicing, I am not experiencing pure devotion service. Follow the path, then you feel the devotion service. Pure devotion service. Don't have status, don't have other abhilasha. Simply as a menial servant, somebody recognize you. How much recognition we will have? Somebody will recognize you. Yes, Prabhuji, very nice. All right, you're very nice. But this very nice is a shackle. It's a chain. This is going to bind you here. This very nice thing, very nice is the main thing. How far? Somebody dies, people may think, when we die, people may come, oh, Prabhuji died, okay, all right, okay, have a kirtan. That's good, because, how many days if somebody will remember us? 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5th day, forget it. Even there's a saying in India, aansu sukh jate hain. Your tears, they get dry up. How much one will cry for you? 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4th day, forget it. They may remember you all right. They may remember you once in a year even. Even you will be forgotten. Everything will be forgotten. Same, I was sitting with Shruti on that day. He was telling, I think Swara was there. So everything will be forgotten. You cried for, you lied for, you tried for, you died for, whatever you have done in your life, everything will be forgotten. All these recognitions, oh, somebody should recognize, I have done this. I have done this, even for Krishna consciousness. This is status. I must have some recognition. You may have it. Best you have a recognition from Krishna. It is like a drama, stage drama. We all have allocated certain life. We all are paying some acting on a drama. When you have here we have dramas, have a Krishna conscious dramas. Everybody allocated, okay, you're going to do this part for 5 minutes, you're going to do this part for 20 minutes, you're going to do this part for 3 minutes, 10 minutes. So you go there, you put the new costume on, okay, and they perform the drama. Moment the drama is, your part is finished, you're off the stage. Your costume is off. So this costume what we are wearing, it will come off. This bodily costume, Indian, Punjabi, Hindu, this costume will come off. Moment this stage drama is finished. So we may perform this act on this drama for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, somebody is for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, and whatever. Very soon, we all going to come off this stage. But some people may applaud you, some people say, what a rubbish. But one thing, what best is, like in India what they do? This is the Bollywood they do. They pick up. There's some, I don't know the names of these shows, some, I don't know what's called. I don't know names actually. On the TV shows, they do America and England, everywhere they do. What they do, they perform, some amateur people, they call them, they perform some acts. Then they pick them up. They give them opportunity in the big movies and all this sort of things. So Bollywood actors, these directors, what they do, they try to pick, oh, this is a nice singer, this is a nice actor or whatever, they pick you up. So this drama, this stage, like Prabhupada says, this drama stage, the best is, if we perform Krishna conscious act, then Krishna picks you up, takes you back to Godhead. Okay, that's a good, he's a good actor. He's a good performer rather. He's a good performer. So the ultimate is that we have to establish our relationship with Krishna, not next birth. Not next birth. We should not have aim for next birth. Aim for this birth. Why not? You got now. History is gone. Past is gone. Finish. Not going to come back. Whatever we done is not going to come back. And tomorrow is mystery. We don't know how long we're going to survive. 2 years, 10 years, maybe not tomorrow even. We don't know. So why not now? Why don't we start now? Why don't we try to work on these instructions which has given to us by Goswamis, by Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? If we try to follow that, today 1%, tomorrow 1.5%, day after tomorrow 2%. And let us recognize not by others, let us be recognized by Krishna himself. Nobody may recognize in this world. Imagine if nobody recognizes you. You come to temple, nobody even recognizes you. But if that person recognizes you sitting right over there on the altar, standing, if he recognizes, everything is perfect. You've done your job. Life is perfect. Because Radha Gokulnanda has recognized. Job done. They say mission done. When project is completed. So we have to complete our project of Krishna consciousness. It's our project. We have to fly our own plane, Everybody has to fly their own plane. When you go to the air, what happens? When the pilot when he takes off, there's so many planes. But everybody is concentrating with his own plane. So we have to fly our own plane. We have to control our own plane. And our plane, the only thing is chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So we are grateful to Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada has given us a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gift. And we get this, we cannot pay back Prabhupada. We cannot pay back. We cannot pay him back. So we should, his desire to somehow or other, whatever little we can do to assist in this mission, we should continue to do in a humble state of mind. Just let us recognize by Prabhupada and Krishna. And whatever their desire even if they recognize or don't recognize, just we play our own part and leave the result on to them. Let them handle whatever they want. I've done my part. They told me to chant Hare Krishna, and I chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Anybody likes to have any comment or any question?